Eta. What? African people. Which one we take? Wake up! Risen! The world they leave us go. Hey, African people. Say that which one we do? Wake up! Risen! Huh? Yeah. So this is not the time for revolution. Yeah. This is not the time for revolution. Everybody now.
This is not the time for revolution.
Human revolution.
This is not the time for revolution.
African revolution.
This is not the time for revolution.
Ethical revolution.
This is not the time for revolution.
Economic revolution.
Revolution.
Cultural revolution.
Revolution.
Everybody. Jebu, jebu, jebu. Jebu, jebu. Oh. Jebu, 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 jebu. Jebu, jebu. Any age, eta, what? African people. Which one we take? Wake up! Risen! The world they leave us go. Hey, African people. Say that which one we do? Wake up! Risen! Huh? Yeah. So this is not the time for revolution. Yeah. This is not the time for revolution. Everybody now.
This is not the time for revolution.
Human revolution.
This is not the time for revolution.
African revolution.
This is not the time for revolution.
Ethical revolution.
This is not the time for revolution.
Economic revolution.
Revolution.
Cultural revolution.
Revolution.
Everybody. Jebu, jebu, jebu. Jebu, jebu. Oh. Jebu, 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 jebu. Jebu, jebu.
Aha! This is now the time for revolution. People, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching from. The music you just heard, or you just listened to, is made by Dede Mabiaku. We're working on the video, and you're going to see the video shortly on this channel. It will be launched first on this channel before we spread it to other people. All right, that actually was the song meant for the play on August 5th. That was the day we were supposed to start playing the song Revolution. Now, I didn't even know about it. All right, it was planned between Showore and Dede Mabiaku, but after Showore was picked up, Dede called me and said, see, there's this song Showore wanted us to play on the day of the revolutionary protest. So he gave me the song, and that is the audio you've been hearing. Just watch out for the video that will be out soonest, and you see it on this channel. So Didi Mabiako, thank you so much, Baba Didi. God bless you. Let's have a little bit more of it while more people join on the show, and then we'll continue on the topic tonight.
Any age, eta, what? African people, which one we take? Wake up, risen, the world leave us go. Hey, African people, say that which one we do? Wake up, risen. Huh? Yeah. Yeah. So this is not the time for revolution. Yeah. This is not the time for revolution. Everybody now.
It's not time for revolution.
Human revolution.
It's not time for revolution.
African revolution.
It's not time
Yeah.
for revolution.
Ethical revolution.
It's not time for revolution.
Economic revolution. Yeah.
Revolution.
Cultural revolution. Yeah.
Revolution.
Everybody.
I beg, stop and stop and stop and stop. If I play everything, meeting they go look forward to. If you can stop and yeah, no worry, and I go hear everything very soon. Okay, so apologies first of all that I'm coming so late online. It's because of the fire incidents that happened last night in at my mini studio. So what happened was that I had to go all out to see how I could at least get you know yes, some of you are already commenting about it. So I had to go to markets to find replacements for the burnt MiFi. It was like the major one. It was like something that was specifically targeted. I could still manage to do something on my mobile yesterday because I have other networks, but that was the one that had the major network that was feeding like the central 4G network. Other ones were just like supports for it. So, but the central one is just like when they say strike the shepherd and the sheep will scatter. That was what happened last night. That was the shepherd that was scattered because it doesn't stay indoor. I put it almost somewhere at the window to have to save some kind of what you would call um, aerial or antenna to fit in from the window and door side. So other ones could still work while I was still doing my mobile stuff. But all the same, I went to market today. Earlier today to get replacement, and then it took time to do the settings, put what seems, both different kinds of SIM and look at which one works better or works best. Whatever was the case, we were able to solve the problem. So thank you so much, everybody. And then I also want to quickly appreciate the following persons. I did yesterday, but I'll still do again. The following persons who sent money to say, oh, please help me reach out to the comrades, and other persons who said, oh, I love what you're doing, I just wanted to support you. And two more persons reach out today and say, okay, I have little change or coins, I just want to see how I can support you to replace what was damaged. So I want to appreciate all of you. Onibola Siri, I thank you once again. The comrades are also appreciating your gesture, because I reached out to them and I mentioned your name, and so they are so appreciative. Sim, happy birthday once again. I was meant to do this yesterday, but because of the issue that happened, so that's the situation. Thank you so much, Sim. Happy birthday once again in arrears now. Yesterday would have been happy birthday validly, but today it's in arrears. But the same, happy birthday, and I wish you many more years, many more fulfilling years ahead. Same. Moses Oyinka, thank you so much. All of you are wonderful people. I didn't believe it. Adebayo Olusegun Samson, thank you so much. Somebody called me and said, oh, when I was in Nigeria, the person called me from France and said, when I was in Nigeria, all of these things you are saying, I will yab you, I go attack you, I go join them to fight you. But when I came to France and I see the way systems work, I'm like, wow, is this what this guy is saying? And I began to understand what you're saying because I came to France. That's the situation. So most of you people that are abroad will understand why we are fighting. Those of us that are still on ground are still fighting. But not many people on ground will understand. It takes 3 times more efforts. 3 times is even cheap. 5 times more effort at the minimum to convince somebody in Nigeria, domiciled in Nigeria, who is a Nigerian, about why this country is not working. To many people who have been conditioned to suffering, Nigeria is still working to them. To them, Tinubu is still the best thing. To them, Buhari is still the best person. To them, Jonathan was still better than even Buhari. I'm telling you, that's the situation we have. Nigeria is currently divided. Domiciles in Nigeria, people who are residents in Nigeria currently, are divided among Jonathan, Tinubu, and can there be something better? Those are the 3 categories we have in Nigeria right now. Yes. So it is only those of you that are abroad that understand what we are going through here. So trying to make somebody who is between Jonathan and Buhari, among Jonathan, Buhari, and Tinubu, to make them see that no, these people are not. See, there's a better alternative. To them, it will take 5 times more effort to explain to them that this country can be better than this. So I want to appreciate those of you that are supporting the efforts we are making here. Providus, I appreciate you. Yinka Obi Song. Let me go back to that name. Yinka Obi Song. Thank you so much. Simon Oderoha from Canada. Thank you so much, everybody. And then this is lastly to those of you that still want to reach out. The account details is currently on your screen. The account details is currently on your screen for those of you that still want to reach out. Let me do this quickly as a matter of time out. I'll be right back to continue the show.
Yaya ne aka uka don bata garin nan kun bar duniya duka ya lalace. Mun gaji da wahala. Freedom.
We don't dey too suffer, we no go gree again. For the money powers, they no go rule again. God save Nigeria, then don't they come again. Mental slavery motion, we no go gree again. I beg packages Naija, Baba we good result. Nigeria people good and then they push us to the wall. Security oh your hospitality oh your.
Wallahi ka fadi musu gaskiya.
Mama Africa no food to eat again. Papa Nigeria your kids are running away. Wale Adenuga the story super Natural resources is for everybody Bring him back Omoyele Shore. Bring him back Omoyele Shore. For security electricity for humanity technology bring him back Omoyele Shore. I say bring him back Omoyele Shore. Hospitality for humanity opportunity stability suffering and smiling mental slavery what to do. Make people know that na im a voice they do yahoo. Sound education these people no fit produce. Beautiful garden animals turn am to zoo. Na democracy we are not lazy I've been waiting for Captain Idocom. We are not stupid all these things wey dem dey produce. Generator dem no dey use. Even like wey we no dey get things. At the end we go pay the light bill. Bring him back Omoyele Shore. Bring him back Omoyele Shore. For security electricity for humanity technology bring him back Omoyele Shore. I say bring him back Omoyele Shore. Hospitality for humanity opportunity bring him back Omoyele Shore.
people. So that was Louise Baba. So let us quickly go into the matter tonight. I want to talk quickly about Nigeria police. Oh god, oh god, 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 god. So I want to talk about why the Nigeria police lost face with the citizens. Naturally, way back 2007, was it 2007 or 2008? Between 2007 and 2009, I knew about PC something something. I think police community something something, like police and community coming together to ensure that they curb crime. So I knew about it then, and then I was so elated that finally we could be able to. I was still studying business administration at Lagos State Polytechnic at the time when I knew about police and community relations stuff. So we were interested in helping, even though I didn't want to join the police at the time, but I was elated that at least citizens and intelligence gathering could not be an integral part of the policing or the police force in Nigeria. That was my joy. Unfortunately, funny enough, the police was not interested. It was all a joke. Imagine what it would have been if the police was sincere about collaborating with residents, with the communities, with LCDA, with people, with citizens. Imagine how the country will be so crime free. But the police will just come. If you call them, they will not come. If you alert them about anything happening, they will not come. It's just as if the way they have police and citizens relation, they also have police and criminals relation. So the criminals will call them first that we are operating here. The police will not show up. When they have gone, when they had left, after they must have left, they will now show up and start picking innocent people who are returning from work, people who did not even know something happened. A crime happened on the scene about 5 minutes before, just going back to their houses from work. Police will start picking individuals randomly and start going to extort them. It didn't end there. How about the police now taking bribe from people? I remember a particular instance where I think the name is Idongesit Udo. Yes, is somebody who rides Marwa tricycle, what you call Marwa in Lagos State. That day he was operating somewhere around Ejigbo in Lagos State. That particular day, the man was working. He was returning from church with his family, riding his tricycle. By the time he got to the checkpoint, the police stopped him. Alai, oya fun alo. Fun alo, okay. I'm coming from church with my family. How can you say you are coming from church? See passengers. Give us money, Joe. I don't get money. I'm coming from church. You can ask them, they are my family. Shut up. We are carrying passenger. I tell you, see, we resemble Mumu Abi. You think say we put mark for face. Like play. While they were still dragging and he was still waiting to know the outcome. He had spent the last couple on him at the church for offering. He was returning with his family from church to go back home. Taco! Suddenly, somebody pulled the trigger. How can this man be taking us for a joke? The bullet met the wife of the man at the forehead. She died. Idongesit Udo. You can Google it. Idongesit Udo. The commissioner of police at the time was Fatai Owosheni in Lagos State. Fatai Owosheni, he rose to the occasion after civil society organizations, including women and rights organization led by Dr. Joe Odumakin, decided to take the matter up that you don't kill people, haphazardly. You don't kill people arbitrarily like this. The police commissioner rose to the occasion and then said, okay, they made some vain promises that never materialized till tomorrow morning. Oh, we will send all the children of the deceased to school, we will take care of this, we will take care of that. They did not. The only thing I was aware they did at the time was that they helped him to relocate, because the shame was much for the man that police killed his wife because he could not pay bribe. How will somebody, you can imagine that man at the time had 3 kids. How will these 3 kids grow up and want to support the police for anything? And I remember one of the children, when we interviewed him, said when he grows up he wants to be a soldier. And I asked him, you want to be a soldier? He said, yes. Why do you want to be a soldier? He said, because I want to be in possession of gun. I want to be killing every policeman I see. I'm like, wow. Dr. Joe Odumakin of Women and Rights is my witness. He said, I want to be killing every policeman. I said, why? He said, because they killed my mother. A small boy. He was less than 10. I still remember that incident vividly in my head. He said, police killed my mother. When I grow up, I want to be a soldier. I want to be at least superior to them. And I want to be killing them. And I'm like, sorry, by that time, the person who killed your mother will no longer be in the force. He would have retired. There will be some other innocent people in the force by then. It will be too late, and the police might have been reformed before then. We have to start educating the boy. And he was so frustrated, he could not do anything while we were talking to him. What are we simply trying to say? The police lost face with the people. I also remember that when we were shouting, stop SARS harassment, when some people decided to lead this end SARS advocacy, stop SARS harassment. It's not necessary. It's needless. Not many people agreed or understood us then. You can imagine when soldiers killed policemen in Taraba State while they were trying to to arrest a kingpin in Taraba. 3 police officers were killed by soldiers. The police went ahead to put something on Twitter and Facebook. They wanted public sympathy. Instead, what did they get? Public lashing. People got back at them. Oh, you mean you could also feel it? That's the way we feel too when you kill innocent citizens. And that's the situation. It's the same way we feel when you kill innocent citizens. It's the same way we feel when you pull the trigger for no reason. It's the same way we feel when you stop people because they carry tattoo. It's the same way we feel when you stop people and harass them and jail them because they wear dread. The same thing. You can imagine. Rose Eze says they deserve it. Why? Because it is the same way they harass innocent citizens. So this is Rose Eze's comment, for instance, represents what is the average opinion or comment of Nigerians about the killing of policemen in Nigeria by soldiers. It's not as if the soldiers are friendly to the citizens too, no. But because they feel, soldier will oppress us, police will oppress us, the legislators will oppress us, Dino will come out with all of his toys, expensive $1 million or $1 million worth of toys, and oppress people who have not eaten on social media. Buhari will oppress people by sending DSS and SARS to go and abduct people. Buhari will also oppress people by not, responding to cases of herdsmen killing. Buhari will oppress people by silencing voices of critics. Everybody in one position or the other, wants to oppress everybody. So where do we go? Where do we go? Now, everybody wants to oppress everybody. It's not as if the soldiers were right to have killed the police officers. But when it was time for the citizens to stand with the police, the citizens could not stand with them because the police lost faith with the citizens already. We have to start re-educating the masses. Say no, injustice does not solve injustice. That there is injustice somewhere does not automatically therefore mean that another injustice is correct. Let's not do it that way. Soldiers killing policemen is not the way to go. Yes, the policemen too, they have their own faults. Yes, we know. But then we should not be supporting the soldiers killing them. We have to start doing all of this reorientation of the people. Reorientation of the people. It took effort. Few days ago, a trigger-happy police officer also pulled the trigger, and a stray bullet hits a pregnant woman in Ijebu. Ijegun is about the same axis in Lagos. Ijegun and Ijebu. I don't know why. What's wrong with that area? So, do you know what happened? After the stray bullet by the policeman, who was seeking whatever the thing, killed a pregnant woman, the mob from the area killed the police officer. That is the extent we can go now. You know why? Because when you hand a criminal over to the police will release the criminal and let him go. The police releases criminals now to let them go. As a result, people have resorted to jungle justice so much that they don't even care about what uniform you're wearing now. They will mob you. You will run for your life. It is not because that is the way the people were born. It is not because that's the way the citizens were orientated. It is because that is what you made them become. That is what you have made out of these people. And that's why they will now start mobbing even police officers. It's so crazy. It's so terrible. Stop embarrassing yourself, Nigeria police. Do reorientate your men. The moment you wear uniform and you carry gun, you feel superior to everybody. Why? You're carrying gun, you're wearing a uniform for a purpose, and it is to protect these people. However, what we have today is that you wear uniform, you carry gun, and you feel superior to the people you're supposed to protect, and you start killing them, you start harassing them, you start exploiting them. So much that you pick somebody up, you take them into custody, you don't try them, you punish them, and because they are begging for freedom, if it is female, you rape her. If he's a male, you extort him. Why? Why? We've heard cases of DPOs impregnating DPOs, IPOs, CSOs, or whatever the title or acronym or abbreviations they give them. They impregnate women at the police station. It is needless. Why are you like this? What is your problem? And the next thing, you have to start going after protesters. You started going after protesters. And when you go after protesters, you are arresting them for no reason. What's the point? Look at your men. Look at them. Collecting bribe, giving shares to DPOs, ZDOs, whatever, area commanders, and then you made mess of what the force is supposed to represent. You made mess of it. It's unfortunate because, yeah, according to Rose Eze here, because there are no consequences. There are no consequences for your actions. But now there are consequences such as the mob actions we see. I'm not happy about mob actions. The reason I hate mob action is there was an instance, there was a kidnapper that was trying to rob a woman at Isolo, on mile 2 in Lagos. And then while the victim made noise, so people gathered, they picked the wrong person, thinking it was the person who was trying to kidnap the woman. They put tire around his neck, poured petrol without even asking question, and lit him up, set him ablaze. Whereas it was the wrong person. The person who was actually attempting the kidnap had fled. It was another person who was just passing by and trying to rescue the woman that was set ablaze. Hence the reason I hate mob action. But if we submit criminals to the police, what becomes of it? That is the situation. It is that bad. Have you seen where you submit a hardened cultist to police before? It happened. There was a time I went to Bariga and I heard people talking about the same thing. That time I was a student, an undergraduate at the University of Lagos. A most wanted cultist that killed people in Akoka area, Bariga, Akoka, Yanoworo, and all those. He had killed people. They were looking for him. By the time they got him, handed him over to the police took him, they paraded him, and then they said one Lagos godfather reached out to the police, got him out. Few weeks after, they saw him roaming about the street again and threatening everybody again to say, you don't know who I am. Ha 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 ha. And started killing people again. Until a rival cult gang had to do something like a reprisal and killed him. That is what he did. If we can no longer trust or have confidence in the police institution, and people have to be resorting to mob actions, jungle justice, and taking justice into their own hands, then something is wrong. Nigeria police, make on our open on our brain. I'm telling these stories so that more people can have ideas what is going on and can be talking to their families in the police force, in the Nigeria police force. And that more people can also, because I'm also aware that DSS, police, all of those people, they are always on my page anytime I'm live. I know they monitor me, they watch me. At least you can teach yourselves senses, you can talk to yourselves, teach yourselves brain. I'm doing this because I'm no longer afraid. I can talk to you because I know you are watching. They don't comment, they are here. They know they comment, I know them. They here, DSS, they here. Did they watch my show? I know. I don't like jungle justice. But you have frustrated people to resort to jungle justice. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. Can you sit yourselves down, sit your lazy asses down, call yourselves to order? Can you do something? Can you just do something? It's tiring. Most of the people you see riding bikes today that your men are exploiting and extorting, they went to school, they are graduates, Some of them have master's degree. Some of them are master's degree holders. But they couldn't find job. They resorted to, whether you call it Max, Okada, or Gokada, or Opay, or O-Ride, they decide to do Uber, but you are harassing them. Why? Is that your calling in life, to be harassing people who have not committed any of? Is that your calling in life? Is that your problem? If you really want to show muscle, we know where you should show it. We know where you should show it, and you too, you know where you should show the muscle. You know. Well, what is? Kí ló wá ń ṣe yín now? We're gonna borrow ourselves the brain because it don't reach the extent where we say, guys, they vex. Then they vex. They know they send you again. They don't resist una. They know they send again. Why? They give on ourselves brain now. As I said, myself I don't vex here for where I did. I don't vex. If I recall a few incidents, a few encounters I have had too, I go just vex. Although I know that there are a few of them who are better, who are good, I know. But most of you are bad. Most of you are just non-entities. I don't know waiting they take qualify. You say you sabi. Waiting they take the criteria where they use to decide say on a fit to wear the uniform and to carry gun. Waiting be the criteria where they use to take the time and say you fit to wear the uniform and you fit to carry gun. Baba, they are the vex, so seriously are the vex. And Nigeria truly needs revolution. Seriously, in all sectors, in the police, in the army, in the economy, in the education sector, in the health sector, in every sector of life, in every way of life, we truly need revolution. Baba, they tell you, serious? No, I know the joke. I'm serious. What do you say? No, wait till you talk. Where they come?
African people, which one we take? Wake up, risen, the world they leave us go. Hey, African people, say that which one we do? Wake up, risen. Huh? This is not the time for revolution. Yeah, this is not the time for revolution. Everybody now.
It's not time for revolution.
Human revolution.
It's not time for revolution.
African revolution.
It's not time for revolution.
Ethical revolution.
It's not time for revolution.
Economic revolution. Cultural revolution. Everybody.
that is the Revolution song from Dede Mabiaku. Alright, people, so let's move on to the next matter. It's the same matter about the police. Police force, please give on ourselves brain. That's the message tonight. I don't want to say too much because I got stories, I got those years of police in Nigeria, but I don't want it to be too much. So expect Babade's Revolution song before the end. I mean, by this weekend, it's going to be on this channel. You're going to see some kind of video for that audio you just listened to. But I heard some people already saying it's a nice song. Thank you so much, Rose Eze. Everybody, you're welcome on the show. All right, people. So I gotta go shortly now, but I want to quickly do something again. Once more, I want to appreciate the following people for that gesture. Thank you so much, Oni Bola Shire. Thank you so much, Sim, and happy birthday to you at the same time. Thank you, Moses Onyeka. Thank you so much, Adebayo Olusegun Samson. Thank you, Providas. Thank you, Yinka Obisheson. Thank you, Simon Oderoha. Thank you, everybody, and the following is the account details for more people that want to still show support for the activities in the show that we do on this channel. Thank you, everybody. God bless you. I gotta go shortly now, but then I know I still need to give you a little more entertainment. Who do I give you again? I think I need to. Okay, let's do this guy now. This is Control C La La. Give us some fun.
Hey, I have
Sorry.
Republic of Nigeria into the deal. I want to know why the people are being oppressed and depressed for their right. I want to know. Where do you want to somewhere? 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 Hey, Mr. President, what about the masses? What about the love? I thought you in for the masses where I got it wrong. What about the promises? What about the lies? Many people dying. What about the pain? Many things on my mind when I get to say. What about the things you're eating? What about the hope? I know you lost it all. What about the plans? I know you fear no more. So we miss you. Yeah. So we pray to God to bring you. Sure. Imagine your koda sholuwa duro. What is all you read, Mr. President? I can't take this no more. I know feel free no more, Mr. President. Say what you wanna say, do what you wanna do. Hey, Mr. President. What about the lies? What about the hope? What about the people dying? What about the pain, Mr. President? What about the loss? What about the pledges? And what about the promises? And what about the hopes? They all gone in vain. Imagine your koda sholuwa duro. What you saw you read, Mr. President. I can't take this no more. I know I feel free no more, Mr. President. Free shower. Hey.
All right. So thank you so much. That was the song you just listened to. Was made by Control C La La. And then the previous one, somebody was asking, was by Dede Mabiaku. Don't worry, I'll upload the full song and audio on this channel before by weekend. So maybe today, before the end of today, possibly I'm going to upload it. Otherwise, by Saturday or Sunday, you would hear it. Thank you so much, everybody. I gotta go to bed now, and I'm going to leave you with Larry Safari. Until tomorrow, please keep talking about things that matter. Showre will be out by the grace of God.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I dey vex so. Safari. On the door. Free yourself. Free yourself. I dey vex. Free yourself. I dey vex. Some they call me pagan. Then they say I be Satan. Cause I believe I be winner. Stop calling me a sinner. If you truly believe in the church, as I don't want to know. If you really believe in the mosque, me I don't want to know. If you believe in the pastors, as I don't want to know. If you believe in the imam, me I don't want to know. Make you shine your eyes, and free yourself. Oh lo. Make you shine your eyes, and free yourself from mental slavery. Make you shine your eyes, and free yourself. Oh. Make you shine your eyes, and free yourself from mental slavery. Listen now. Oyibo come deceive us. Then come bring that Jesus. Even the story about Jacob.
My ancestors make you save us.
My people make gonna wake up. Wake up. If you truly believe in the church, as I don't want to know. If you really believe in the mosque, me I don't want to know.
If you really believe in the Bible,
I don't want to know.
and if you really believe in Quran,
Me I don't want to know. Make you shine your eyes, and free yourself. Oh lo. Make you shine your eyes, and free yourself from mental slavery. Make you shine your eyes, and free yourself. Oh. Make you shine your eyes, and free yourself from mental slavery. Listen now. If some imam do it in they're supposed, life for don't change. If pastors practice within then they preach, life for don't change. If Catholic Church stop this sex abuse scandals, life for don't change. Muslim, Christian, do what you're supposed to do, life for don't change. Listen, if you talk, you go buy. You no talk, you go buy. Some no won't buy. If you talk, you go die. You no talk, you go die. We all go die. Listen, stand up, come, make we wake up. Stand up, come, my people wise up.